Finding your way.
A guide to Portfolio Northwest.
By the room.
K-O-J Young.
On the go, Eddie.
Jumping in cheese.
Skip it down.
Job for day.
La.
New jump roll.
So what's up, last Hazel? Are really dangerous. I'll fall off.
I did something a little bit mad about in 2006, so that's about 7 years ago, and for an artwork I jumped up and down on a trampoline for 9 hours in a Scottish forest because I was just thinking about the body and its physical limits, and I went into a trance and I needed the toilet and I wasn't allowed to get off. I set my own silly rules, and after 9 hours, and it had started to rain and it was really windy because I was in this Scottish forest, and it was just me and this huge trampoline and all these trees around me and somebody changing the videotape. And after that, every day I have to do an hour's worth of exercise because I've really hurt my back. So I don't know if anybody here has had physiotherapy, but I have to do my own exercises for half an hour in the morning before I even brush my teeth, and half an hour at night, otherwise I can't move properly.
Oh, God.
So it really hurts now, even when I'm sat down. So never jump on a trampoline for 9 hours. And I made a 7-minute video piece. So in the same way that you guys might have filmed for about 2 hours, maybe it's just a 1-minute piece. I filmed for 9 hours and I jumped for 9 hours and I made a 7-minute video piece, which I'll show in the gallery. So yeah, I have hurt myself quite badly.
Why you get all something in your work?
In my artwork, you can sometimes find cow's hair, and you can find my hair, and you can find a sock as well. Because, and there is a reason, I really like the idea that art can be whatever you can find around you. And it doesn't have to be really expensive materials and really expensive paints. And I think that, especially with what's happening economically and thinking about the Earth's resources and how they're disappearing, it's really nice to try and use what we have and maybe to even reuse things. So it could be, you know, a cardboard box from your cornflakes, or it can be your socks. So that's why you'll find lots of different materials from everyday life in my artwork.
Type of music in your work? What type?
That's a brilliant question, because I've always been interested in how sound links to what we see. So I really love the way you guys used your voices and also had drums. And I think you were clicking your fingers or whatever you were doing this morning. I think that's great because I often use music, and I've worked with people who play the cello, people who play the piano, saxophonists, so people who play the saxophone, to people who make electronic music on computers, to either make more of a story from my artwork, or somehow the artwork is complete because of the music.
Do you need a holding for your work? Can the audience join in?
Since I've been creating artwork across video, animation, to sculpture, and now performance, I always believe that as many people should be able to enjoy and connect with my work, no matter how old they are, or what background they are, or which nationality they are. So I definitely think that all types of people should be able to join in my work. I think that unless there are people looking at my work, or better still, if they're taking part in my work, that makes my artwork. So without people, I don't know if my artwork can be as good as I'd like it to be. So that's why I often work with people from all ages and backgrounds, and I travel around lots of different countries to meet these people to get them to take part in my work. So, for example, I'll be going to China next month for a project, and that's a way for me to meet new people, but also to get different people from a different place involved to take part in my project.
What preparation do you do for your performance?
With artworks that are photographs maybe, or if it's a video piece, that you have to have sometimes really boring conversations like, what TV screens do you have so I can show my video work, or what's the light like in this space? So there's lots of logistical questions you have to ask. If it's a performance, So, for example, I did a performance in Belfast recently, and it was called Military Craft, and I was using an umbrella.
Yeah.
So I had to make my own costume, like you've been making your own costumes for some of your workshops. And I had to mentally prepare myself because I was really, really, really nervous. The reason why I was nervous was because I knew the performance I was going to do was going to have an impact on the people who watched it in really different ways.
Yeah.
So I didn't know how it would impact people, so I was really, really nervous about it, and for a whole week I couldn't sleep. So my preparation for that performance was each day I would do my exercises and I would do some yoga, and it helped to relax me, but that was my preparation.
And how get it with Jay? I mean, dances and music, and I liked it.
How did it make you feel?
I feel I like to do it all the time. And I think I like to Jay to do it again. And then Jay say that's well done. It's in exercises and dance with your partner and skipping in the ring. With G and following James following me. I like that.
Singing, dancing. Apple. Nana. Big girl.
Well, the reason why I liked Jay Young's, because it was dance and movement. I also liked the hula hoop, the way we were doing it when we were with Jay Young. But I couldn't do it round my waist, so we had to do it round my arm like this. I liked the way it was done, to get your arms going and your body moving.